What up, it's Ty 1822 back with another AEW Dynamite review as we get close to AEW Revolution as they continue to tie up these storylines for that show next Sunday. So far, AEW been the best product in 2026. If you want to know how I feel overall about the episode of Dynamite, please stay to end review for my final overall thoughts on the show. So, we kick things off with the World Heavyweight Championship match, MJF versus Kevin Knight. Kevin Knight is one of the bright spots in AEW, an upcoming talent, and this is a big spot for him, and he delivered in this match. And before we got to the match, of course, the crowd is going to be behind MJF. He's an established talent. Kevin Knight is not. So he got a mixed reaction. But MJF did his part in his match also with Kevin Knight. And Kevin Knight won the crowd over with a spectacular performance in this match against MJF. Everything about this match was just perfect for me. And it just shows why Tony Khan decided he is a fan of Kevin Knight. And that's why he put him in this spot. And this is Kevin Knight's biggest match in his early career in AEW. He looked great in defeat. Still your World Heavyweight Champion, Maxwell Jacob Freeman. Now, after the match was over, it was going to tag Kevin Knight, but Heyman comes out and it led to Mike Speed Bailey taking out MJF. But that mistake by Mike Speed Bailey will lead to a mistake later on. But I will get to that. Good way to kick off Dynamite. Now, we have Darby Allin teams with Orange Cassidy versus Clark Connor and Gay Kidd. Now, to me, for some reason, why it feels like he is still in the Death Rider vortex, even though Gay Kidd was never an official member of the Death Riders. But for some reason, I just get that vibe as like, hey, he's still doing some business with the Death Riders, but he actually not, if that makes sense. This was a decent match right here. So far, Clark Connor, I'm not really sure what's about him. AEW did not do a good enough job to explain to me others who he about. I understand from New Japan, but I just need more to know about him to actually understand this guy. But I'm definitely high on Gay Kidd. He is a very stand-up performer for me. Orange Cassidy feel like he just lost, so Tony Khan, you know, I gotta find something for him. And I'm just throw you in some Darby Allin business. But the babyface team get the victory. Post-match, David Finlay, the brand new addition to AEW, took out Orange Cassidy and Darby Allin. There were reports that W did have some creative plans for him if he decided to sign with the company, but he decided I will sign with AEW, and most likely AEW gave him a lot more money, so he chose AEW. Gay Kids officially signed, Clark Connor officially signed. The War Dogs are all elite. Now that it's 3 against 2, who will be the third member for Darby Allin and Orange Cassidy? Now, I ain't gonna come here and say, hey, I'm looking forward to it, because I'm not. Because I really don't care about the storyline at all. But who would be third member? My guess it would just be, you know what? They might as well do something with him and Roger Strong. Do something with that storyline right there. How about Roger Strong beside the team with Orange Cassidy, even though he's not a fan of him? I think that's the best choice right there. The Brawling Birds, Jamie Hayter and Woodstock versus the Inspiration. This their official AEW Dynamite debut, and by my surprise, they got squashed. And I understand why they're doing it, because they're trying to build as a brand new tag team between Jamie Hayter and Alan Winstor. And other people online that was bitching about it. But like I was saying before, these two ladies are the tree and sign of AEW, because they are the total opposite of what AEW fans love, and that is in-ring wrestling. And those ladies do not have the best in-ring wrestling. And last time I seen the format, it was goddamn awful on TNA and Impact Wrestling. So I believe they will thrive in AEW. They are characters, and sometimes being told opposite can definitely work in another company like AEW. So let's just give it time and see what they're going to do in AEW. Them being squashed, I was not mad at it all, but I understand why people was mad, because they didn't see it coming. I didn't see it coming. Would surprise me if the Inspiration become AEW Women Tag Team Champions. Would be surprised to get over? No, because these ladies do have good character traits. They're not known for the interest, and they never will be. So let's just give it time with the inspiration. Hangman Page come out and squash a jobber nigga in the microphone, talking about the outcome match against LJF for the World Heavyweight Championship at Revolution. But the Don Callis family members come out and attack Hangman Page, and of course, LJF definitely paid them all, which was Mark Davis, Kyle Fletcher, and Okada. Just because to make the save, Don Callis on the microphone told them they still need more belts. Even though they have belts around the waist already with Okada and Kyle Fletcher. And now for the Trio Championship, it will be the main event for Dynamite. Because coming to the show, I'm like, hold up, what the hell is main event? They never mentioned what it was. Well, that's why we got, because they saved it for the show. Hechicero takes on John Moxley. John Moxley been on fire in the ranks since becoming a Counter champion, but I did not give a damn about this match at all, because I just don't give a damn about Hechicero. The match was not bad. I just do not care about. I can't get invested in him, and I just don't know enough about him. Just like what Clark Khan, I just don't know. But hey, if I continue to see AEW do things with him, and I start saying, okay, I get it. Now I'll start being invested and watch some TV. But this match, I just couldn't give a damn at all. John Moxley is a winner. But man, that match against the Keshka at Revolution, woo, that's going to be a banger right there. Sunday, please hurry up. Well, next Sunday, please hurry up. Brody Kane comes out. Talk about the upcoming match against Swerve. I'm really looking forward to that one. Swerve took a chain, choked him out the way he did Kenny Omega. The crowd in Texas, they didn't really give him that much heel heat. Swerve is just so goddamn over as an AEW talent. I'm not sure will it work. I like Swerve better as a heel. When Omega come back, I think that's when the crowd will start turning up with the heel heat with Swerve. But as of right now, I'm not sure how good would his heel turn be for Swerve, because Brody Kane is a level talent. So, of course, it was not going to boo Swerve anyway. It don't matter who is the babyface. Swerve is just so beloved as a talent in AEW. And let's not forget, when he was a heel, the crowd was cheering for him. So, when he was doing all that stuff, going on a journey to become the AEW champion, making Hangman life and living hell, the crowd was still rooting for Swerve. So, what's the difference with this current Swerve? Not much. The crowd loves him anyway. Thunder Rosa versus Tekla AEW Women's Championship match, and this is Tekla's first title defense, and this was a good match. Tekla, I like her a lot. I like her character traits. Before she got signed, I know a lot of people were saying that she's not that good, and Tekla proved a lot of people wrong. Now, the match against Jamie Hayter, it was okay at the pay-per-view, but since that, she really cleaned up her act, and I've been really enjoying her run in AEW. I'm so happy Thunder Rosa is back on TV. She's been dealing with so many injuries for the last couple of years. Tekla gets the victory. They're about to attack. Hold up. Whew, I can get any brain farts, people. Thunder Rosa. And Chris Statlander is about to make the save, but Tekla did run from her. Most likely they're going to do a match at Revolution, but what will it be? You had a regular standard match. You had a strength match. So what's next? Another standard match or a given match? I hope it'd be a given match. Please, Tony Khan, make it a given match. You know what? I would love for Tekla and Chris Statlander to have a cage match. That'd be awesome. Dynamite or Revolution, it don't matter. As long as you just do a cage match, I would love that right there. If you don't do it, I ain't gonna bitch about it. That's my fantasy booking. So Champa come out for an interview by Renee Paquette. He wants to be the TNT champion once again. Hopefully that will be the match next Sunday. FTR come out, which is unexpected. But they did talk about their past history, which you know in NXT, one of the best matches in W history. And the way this was set up, a lot of people probably was like, hey, are they playing a season of Johnny Gargano teaming with Tommaso Ciampa to face FTR once again? I'm not sure, because I'm not sure what is his contract situation. Most likely, when they do a tag team, it'll just be him and Mark Briscoe, and Dance Harwood will take on Ciampa this Saturday on Collision, which should be a fun match. Now, the main event. The Trio Championship at the Don Callis family member versus Jet Set Radio. This was a super fun Trios match right here. AEW gave us about 20 extra minutes. I'm not complaining one bit about that. Mike Spiveli was the best part about this match. He was the MVP in this match. But by no surprise, MJF got his lick back, cost them the AEW Trio Championship. So your brand new AEW Trio Champions, the Don Callis family. And I agree with this situation. Because the only reason why Jet Set Radio won the Trio Championship belts because Powerhouse Hobbs decided I'm going to let my contract expire and sign with the WWE. So he just had to do a last minute moment thing and do the straps on them. And I believe them being the Trio Champions is going to do wonders for that division because the Don Callis family is one of the most book talents in AEW. So I prefer them being the Trio Champions. I would love to see Kevin Knight get a opportunity at Okada because as of right now, Okada have not really done anything on AEW TV. So I hope that they do it because Don Callis did bring up the fact that Kevin Knight wants more gold. So hey, if we get Kevin Knight versus Okada at Revolution, sign me the hell up. So the episode of Dynamite, it was not better than the last two shows, but I will say it was a decent episode from AEW. My favorite things on the show, the world title match, Tekla versus Thunder Rosa, and also the Trios Championship. Man, everything else was just okay. So if you watch AEW Dynamite like me, give me your thoughts on the show. Negative, positive, I respond by the comment section per usual. Hit the like button of the video. As always, don't forget, hit the subscribe button. I'm out. Peace.